ourselves aground. Bestir! Bestir!
Hey, my eyes! Tend to the master's whistle! Take in the topsail! Blow till I burst thy wind!
Insolent noisemaker! We are less afraid to be drowned than thou art!
Remember whom thou hast aboard!
All is lost! To prayers! To prayers! All is lost!
Respect!
Respect! Farewell! And all the devils are here!
Be collected. No more amazement. Tell thy piteous heart, there's no harm done. No harm. I have done nothing but in care of thee. Thee, my dear one. Thee, my daughter, who art ignorant of what thou art, not knowing of whence I am.
More to know, did never meddle with my thoughts.
'Tis time I should inform thee farther. Lend thy hand. Lie there, my lord. Have comfort. The direful spectacle of the wreck I have in such provision in mine art is so safely ordered that there is no soul, no, not so much as an hair harmed to any creature on the vessel which thou sawest sink. Sit down, for thou must now no farther.
You have often begun to tell me who I am, but stopped, concluding stay, not yet.
The hour has now come. Canst thou remember a time before we came onto this isle? Thou wasn't out 3 years old.
It is far off. Had I not 4 or 5 women that once tended me?
Thou hadst, and more. 12 years ago, Miranda. 12 years since, thy father was the Duke of Milan, and thou, his only heir and princess.
What foul play had we that we came from thence, or blessed was it we did?
Both, my girl. By foul play, as thou sayest, were we heaved thence. But blessedly, hop hither.
Oh, my heart bleeds. Please, you, Father.
Thy brother and my uncle, called Antonio, he next thyself, of all the world I loved. The government I cast upon my brother, and being transported and wrapped in secret studies, I to mine own state grew stranger. Thy false uncle, dost thou attend me?
Sir, most heedfully.
I, thus neglecting worldly ends, all dedicated to the closeness and bettering of my mind, my false brother awaked an evil nature, and he, thus being lorded, he did believe that he was indeed the Duke, hence his ambition growing. Dost thou hear?
Your tale, sir, would cure deafness.
Your needs will be absolute, Millen. Me, a poor man, my library was duped of large enough of temporal royalties. He thinks me now incapable. Confederates with the Queen of Naples, and bends the dukedom to most ignoble stooping.
Oh, heavens!
Now, the Queen of Naples, being an enemy to me, hearkens my brother's suit, whereon a treacherous army levied one midnight, fitted to the purpose did Antonio, open the gates of Milan, and in the dead of darkness hurried thence, me and thy trying self.
Wherefore, did they not that hour destroy us?
Ah, dear, they durst not. So dear the love my people bore me. In few, they hurried us aboard a bark, bore us out some leagues to sea, where they prepared or on the carcass of a boat. The very rats instinctively have quitted. There they hoist us, to cry to the sea, that roared, to sigh to the winds, whose pity, sighing back again, did us but loving wrong.
Alack, what trouble was I then to you?
Oh, a cherubim thou wast that didst preserve me.
How came we ashore?
By providence divine. Some food we had, and some fresh water, that noble Neapolitan Gonzalo, out of charity, didst give us, furnished me with volumes that I prize above my dukedom.
Would I might but ever meet that person?
Now I arise. Sit still and hear the last of our sea's sorrow. Here we arrived, and here have I, thy schoolmaster, made thee more profit than any other princesses have.
I pray you, sir, for 'tis beating in my mind your reason for raising this sea storm.
By accident most strange, bountiful fortune hath mine enemies brought to the shore, and by my prescience I find my zenith doth depend upon a most auspicious star, whose influences, if I court not now, will ever after droop. See some more questions. Thou art inclined to sleep. I know thou canst not choose. Come, servant, come. I am ready now. Approach my Ariel, come.
All hail, great master! I come to answer thy best pleasure.
Hast thou, spirit, performed to point the tempest that I bade thee?
To every article I boarded the king's ship. I flamed amazement and burned in many places. The fire and cracks of sulphurs, roaring the most mighty Neptune, seemed to make his bold waves tremble, yea, his red trident shake.
My brave spirit! It was so firm, so constant, that this coil would not infect his reason.
Not a soul, but felt a fear played some tricks of desperation. The Queen's son Ferdinand, with hair upstaring then like reeds, was the first man that leapt and cried, "Hell is empty, and all the devils are here!"
Why, that's my spirit! But are they, Ariel? Safe?
Not to have, Herod, as thou badest me. In troops I've dispersed them about the isle. The Queen's son have I landed by himself, whom I have left cooling of the air with sighs.
Of the king's ship, the mariners! Say how thou hast disposed of the rest of the fleet.
Safely in harbour is the Queen's ship. There she's hid.
The mariners and hatches stowed, who with a charm I've left asleep. And for the rest of the fleet, they've all met again upon the Mediterranean, bound sadly home for Naples, supposing that they saw the Queen's shipwrecked, and her person perish.
Ariel, thy charge exactly is performed. But there's more work.
Is there more toil? Let me remember thee what thou hast promised, which is not yet performed.
How now, moody? What's it thou canst demand?
My liberty!
Before the time be out, no more!
I prithee, I remember thee worthy service, served without grudge or grumblings. Thou didst promise.
Dost thou forget from what a torment I did free thee?
I do not, sir.
Thou hast! Hast thou forgot this foul witch Sycorax? Hast thou forgot her?
No, sir.
Thou liest! Malignant thing! This damned witch Sycorax, from mischiefs and sorceries terrible, from Argier was banished! Is not this true?
Aye, sir.
This blue-eyed hag was hither brought with child, and was here left by sailors. For thou wast a spirit too delicate to act her abhorred commands. She did confine thee in a cloven pine, within which rift thou didst painfully remain. It was mine art, when I came here and heard thee, that made gape the pine and let thee out.
I thank thee, master.
If thou more murmurst, I will rend an oak, peg thee in its knotty entrails, until thou hast howled away 12 winters.
Pardon, master. I will be correspondent to command.
Undo my spiriting gently.
Do so, and after 2 days I will discharge thee.
That's my noble master! What shall I do? Say what? What shall I do?
Go! Make thyself like a nymph of the sea. Be subject to no sight but thine and mine, invisible to every eyeball else. Go, hence with diligence. Awake, dear heart. Awake.
The strangeness of your story put heaviness in me.
Shake it off. Come, we'll visit Caliban.
'Tis a villain, sir, I do not love to look on.
But he does make our fire. Fetch us in wood. What ho, slave Caliban! Thou earth, thou speak! There's wood enough within! Thou poisonous slave, got by the devil himself, come forth! I must eat my dinner! For this be sure, thou shalt have cramps, side stitches that shall pen thy breath up.
Southwest, blow on ye, and bliss thee on all. This island is mine, by Sycorax my mother, which thou dost takest from me. When thou camest first, thou strokest me, and madest much of me, and would give me water with berries in it, and teach me how to name the bigger lights, and the less that burn by day and night. And I loved thee. Cursed be that I did so, for I know the subjects that you have, yet here you stand under this hard rock, while keeping me of the rest of the island.
Thou most lying slave, whose strength may move not kindness! have used thy filth as thou art. With human care, I lodged thee in mine own cell, until thou didst seek to violate the honor of mine own child.
How would it have been done? If thou didst prevent me, I'd have people this isle with Calibans.
Thou most lying slave, which any prince of goodness will not take. I pity thee, took pains to make thee speak, and thou savage, which not understand thine own meaning, but wouldst gabble like a thing most
You
brutish.
taught me language, and my profit on it, I know how to curse. The plague rent you for learning me your language.
Hackseed, hence! Fetch us and fuel and be quick! Shruggest thou? Malice? I'll rack you with old cramps, fill all thy bones with aches, make thee roar! That beast shall tremble at thy din.
No, pray thee! I must obey. His art is of such power it would control my damn god Setebos and make a vassal of him.
So, slave, hence! Where should this music be? In the air? Or the earth?
This is no mortal business, nor no sound that the earth owes.
What is it? A spirit? It carries a brave form, but 'tis a spirit.
No, wench. It eats and sleeps, and hath such senses that we have such. The gallant which thou seest was in the wreck.
I might call him a thing divine, for nothing natural I ever saw so noble.
Goes on, I see, as my soul prompts it. Ariel, find Ariel, I'll free thee days for this.
Most sure, the goddess, on whom these heirs attend. Oh, you wonder if you be maid or no?
No wonder, sir, but certainly a maid.
My language! Heavens! I am the best of them that speak the speech. Were I, were it spoken.
How? The best? What wert thou if the Queen of Naples heard thee?
Myself am Naples! With mine eyes, yelled the Queen, my mother wrecked.
Alack, for mercy!
Yes, and all our lords, the Duke of Milan, and our brave son being his way.
They are both in either's powers.
Oh, if your affections have not gone forth, I'll make you the Queen of Naples.
One word more. I charge thee, thou here dost usurp the name thou owest not, and hast put thyself upon this island to win it from me, the Lord on it.
No, as I'm a man.
There's nothing ill can dwell in such a temple.
Speak not you for him. Come, I'll mantle thy neck and feet together. Follow.
No, I resist such entertainment till mine enemy has more power.
Make not to rush a trial of him, for he is gentle and not fearful.
Thou thinkest there are no more such shapes as he, having seen but him and Caliban. But to most of men, this is a Caliban, and they to him are angels.
My affections are then most humble. I have no ambition to see a goodlier man.
Come on, obey! Thy nerves are in their infancy again, and have no vigor in them.
So they are. My mother's loss, the weakness which I feel, the wreck of all my friends are but light to me. If I may, through my prison bars once a day, behold this maid.
Come on, follow me.
Be of comfort. My father's of a better nature, sir, than he appears by speech.
Come on, follow me. Speak not you for him.
Beseech you, ma'am, be merry. You have called of joy for the miracle. I mean our preservation. Few in millions can speak like us.
Pretty peace!
She receives comfort like cold porridge.
Look, she's winding up the watch of her wit. By and by it will strike.
Ma'am,
One tell.
when every grief is entertained, that's offered, comes to the entertainer, dollar comes to him. Indeed, you have spoken truer than your purpose.
You have taken it wiselier than I meant you should.
Therefore, my lady,
I prithee, spare!
what I have done, yet
She will be talking.
Which of ye, Adrian or Francisco? For a good wager first begins to come.
The old trout.
The minnows,
Done. The wager?
the laughter.
A match.
Though this island seemed to be a desert,
So we repeat.
uninhabitable and almost accessible.
Yet.
Yeah, we could not miss it.
It must needs be of subtle, tender, and delicate temperance.
And the air here breathes upon us most sweetly.
As if it had lungs. And rotten ones.
here's everything advantageous to life.
True, save means to live.
Methink our garments are now as fresh as when we first put them on in Africa, at the marriage of the Queen's fair daughter Clarabelle to the King of Tunis.
A sweet marriage, and we prosper well in our return.
Tunis was never graced before with such a paragon to their queen.
Mom, we were talking of our garments. It's not mine. My gown as fresh as the first day I wore it.
Cram these words into mine ears against the stomach of my sense! Would I had never married my daughter there! But coming thence, my son is lost. Although mine heir of Naples and of Milan with strange fish hath made his meal on thee.
Ma'am, he still may live. I saw him beat the searchers under him and ride upon their backs. I not doubt he came alive to land.
No, he's gone!
Ma'am, you may thank yourself for this great loss. That would not bless our youth with your daughter, rather lose her to an African. You have lost your son, I fear, forever, and the fault's your own.
My Lord Sebastian, the truth you speak doth lack some gentleness. You rub the sore when you bring the plaster.
Very well.
It is a foul weather in us all, ma'am, when you're cloudy.
Very foul.
Had I plantation of desire, and were queen on it, no kind of traffic would I admit, no riches, poverty, and use of service, none. No occupation, all men idle, all, and women too, but innocent and pure.
Oh God.
No sovereignty, all things in common, nature should produce. Without sweat or endeavor, nature should bring forth of its own abundance to feed my innocent people. I would with such perfection govern this man to excel the golden age.
Save Her Majesty.
Long live Gonzala!
And do you mock me, ma'am?
Prithee, thou dost speak nothing to me.
I do very well believe, your highness, and did it to minister the occasion to these gentlemen who are of such sensible and nimble lung that they laugh at nothing.
'Twas you we laughed at.
And who in this kind of merry fooling am nothing to you. So you may continue and laugh at nothing still.
The blow was then given.
Will you laugh me asleep? For I am very heavy.
Go sleep. Hear us.
What? All so soon asleep? I wish mine eyes would shut up my thoughts.
Do not omit the heavy offer of it. It seldom visits sorrow. When it doth, it is a comfort.
We too, my lady, will guard your person while you take your rest and watch your safety.
Thank you. One was heavy.
What a strange drowsiness that possesses them.
'Tis the quality, the time.
Why doth it not then our eyelids? I find not myself disposed to sleep.
All right. My spirits are nimble. What might, worthy Sebastian? Oh, what might? My strong imagination sees a crown dropping upon thy head.
What, art thou waking?
Do you not hear me speak?
I do. What is it thou didst say?
Noble Sebastian, thou let's thy fortune sleep.
Prithee, say on. The setting of thine eye and cheek proclaim a matter.
Thus, sir, although this lord hath here almost persuaded the queen her son's alive, 'tis as impossible that he is undrowned as she that sleeps here swims.
I have no hope that he is undrowned.
Will you grant with me then that Ferdinand is gone?
He's gone.
Then tell me, who is the next heir of Naples?
Clara.
She that is queen of Tunis. She that dwells 10 leagues beyond man's life. She that from Naples can have no
What stuff is this? How say you? It's true my sister's daughter, queen of Tunis. So is she heir of Naples. Twixt which regions there is some space.
a space whose every cubit seems to cry out, how shall that Clarabelle measure us back to Naples? Keep in Tunis, and let Sebastian wait. Say this word, death, that now hath seized them. Why, they were no worse than now they are. Oh, that you bore in the mind that I do. What a sleep were this for your advancement. Do you understand me?
Methinks I do. I remember you did supplant your brother Prospero.
True. And look how well my garments sit upon me.
But for your conscience.
Aye, sir. Where lies that? I feel not this deity in my bosom. Here lies your sister, no better than the earth she lies upon. If she were that which now she's like, that's dead. Aye, with this obedient steel, 3 inches of it can lay to bed forever, whilst you doing thus might put this morsel who should not upbraid our course.
Thy case, dear friend, shall be my precedent. Draw thy sword. One stroke shall free thee from the tribute which thou payest, and I, the king, shall love thee.
Draw together, and when I rear my hand, do you the like to fall upon Gonzalo?
Oh, but one word.
My master, through his art, foresees the danger that you, his friend, are in.
As we stood here, securing your repose, even now, we heard a hollow burst of bellowing, like wolves, or rather lions.
Oh, 'twas a din to frighten monsters' ears. It was the whole roar of a whole herd of lions.
Heard you this, Gonzalo? Upon my honor, ma'am, I heard the humming which did awake me. As mine eyes opened, I saw the weapons drawn. 'Tis best we stand upon our guard.
Lead off this crowd, and let's make further search for my poor son.
Heaven keeps him from this beast, for he is sure in the island.
All the infections that the sun sucks up from bogs, fans, for some prosper fall, and make him by inch meal a disease. There comes a spirit of his to torment me for bringing my widow slowly.
Oh, am I kidding? Here's neither bush nor shrub to bear off any weather at all, and another bloody storm brewing. Jesus. A man? Oh God, or a fish. It smells like a fish. Variation. And fish-like smell. A strange fish. Naked. Like a man. And his fins. Like arms. Warm by my troth. This is no fish. But an islander. Yes, an islander. That hath lately been suffered by a thunderbolt. Alas! This time it's come again. My best way is to creep under his gabardine. There is no shelter hereabouts. Oh. Misery acquaints a man with strange bedfellows.
Shalom to thee, shall I die, sure. This is a very scary tune to sing at a man's funeral. The master, the swabber, the bosun and I loved Moll, Meg, Marion and Marjorie, but none of us cared for Kate, for she had a tongue in her tang, would cry to a sailor, "Go hang!" Yet a tailor might graduate did itch, then to see boys, let her go hang. It's a very scary tune too, but here's my comfort.
Do not torment me! Ah!
What's the matter? Are we devils here? I've not escaped drowning to be afeard of your 4 legs.
The spirit torments me! Ah!
This is a monster of the Isle. But where the devil should he learn our language? Although, if I can recover him and keep him tame and then get to Naples with him, he's a present for any emperor that ever trod on Leeds leather.
Do not torment me, I prithee! I'll bring my word on master!
He's in his fit now, and does not talk his wisest. He shall taste of my bottle. If he has never drunk wine before, it will go near to remove his fit.
No Prospero works upon me!
Come on, open your mouth. This will shake your shaking.
You know that voice? It should be, but he is drowned, and he's on double nose infection.
4 legs and 2 voices? A most delicate monster. His forward voice is to speak well. His backward voice is to utter foul speeches to detract. In your other mouth.
Stefano!
Huh? Does the other mouth call me? Mercy, this is not a monster, but a devil!
Stefano! You're a kid, I'm with Rodrigo!
Trincalo? Ha! Trincalo! Oh, I'll pull you by your lesser legs. Trincalo!
I'm living all to the Politan's
I'm
game!
really now. Do not turn me too much. My stomach is not constant.
These be fine things and not spirits, and that's a brave god that bears celestial liquor. I'll kneel to him.
How dost thou escaped? I escaped upon a butter sack, which the sailor has heaved overboard by this
I'll
bottle.
swear upon that bottle to be thy true subject, for the liquor is not earthly.
Here. Swear how thou escaped.
Swam a showman, like a duck!
Here, kiss the bottle. Though thou canst swim like a duck, thou art made like a goose.
Oh, Stefano, hast any more of this?
The whole butt, my man. My cellar is in a rock by the seaside.
Hast thou not dropped from heaven?
Out of the moon, I do assure thee.
I've seen thee in her, and I adore thee.
The man in the moon? A most poor monster.
I'll show thee every fertile inch of the land. I'll kiss thy foot, I prithee, be my god.
Come on, then. Down.
I shall laugh myself to death at this.
Come on, kiss.
But the poor monster in the drink.
I plague upon the tyrant that I serve. I'll follow thee, thou wondrous man.
Most ridiculous to make a wonder of a poor drunkard.
I'll bring thee where crabs grow. I'll dig thee pig nuts and show thee a jay's nest.
All right, I prithee now. Lead the way without any more talking. Trinklo, the king and all our company being drowned. We will inherit here!
Yes, we shall! Farewell, master! Farewell! Farewell! Farewell, master! Farewell! Farewell! Holy monster! A dragon monster! Go on! Bang! Bang! Kakali bang! Got a new master! Got a new man! Freedom! Heyday! Freedom! Heyday! Freedom! Heyday! Freedom! Heyday! Bang! Bang! Kakali bang! Got a new master! Got a new man! Freedom!
Heyday! 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 This, my mean task, would be as heavy to me, as odious, but the mistress which I serve makes my labors pleasures. She is 10 times more gentle than her father. I must remove thousands of these logs and pile them up upon a soaring junction.
Pray now, rest yourself. My father is at study. He's safe for these 3 hours.
Most dear mistress, the sun will set before I shall discharge what I must strive to do.
If you'll sit down, I'll bear the logs a while. Pray, give me that.
No! I'd rather crack my sinews, break my back, than you should such a dishonor undergo while I go lazy by. Noble mistress, what is your name?
Miranda.
Admired Miranda. Indeed, the top of admiration. Full many a lady have I eyed with best regard, and for several virtues have I liked several women. But you, so perfect, are created of every creature's best.
I do not know one of my kind, nor have I seen many that I may commend, than you, good friend, and my dear father. But by my modesty, I would not wish any companion in the world but you, but I prattle something too wildly.
Hear my soul speak. From the very instant that I saw you did, my heart fly to your service. For your sake, am I, this patient log man. Bear witness, I speak true. I, beyond all limit in the world, do love, prize, honor you.
Fair encounter of two most rare affections.
Wherefore weep you?
And mine unworthiness that dare not offer, but I shall die to want. But most what I shall desire to give. But hence bashfulness. I am your wife, if you will marry me.
Most dear mistress, and I, this humble ever.
My husband, then?
I, with a heart as willing as ever of freedom, here's my hand.
And mine. And now farewell, till half an hour hence.
Servo monster, the folly, they say there's but 5 upon this all. We are 3 of them. If the other be brain like us, the state taught to us.
Drink, servant monster, when I bid thee, thy eyes are must set in thy head.
Where should they be set else? you were a brave monster indeed. There we say any last.
My man monster has drowned his tongue in sack. By this night, thou shalt be my lieutenant, or my standard.
Even worse. How does Diana? Let me lick thy shoe. I'll not serve him. He's not bloody.
Oh, thou liest, most ignorant monster. Wilt thou tell a monstrous lie, being but half a stinking fish, and half a monster?
Know how he mocks me. Wilt thou let him, my lord, bite him to death, I prithee?
Twinkle, keep a good tongue in your head, because if you prove a mutineer, the next dream, the monster's my subject, and he will not suffer indignity.
I thank my noble lord. Wilt thou listen to the plan I made to thee?
Kneel and repeat it. I will stand, and so shall Twinkle.
As I told thee before, I am subject to a tyrant, a sorcerer, that by his cunning hath cheated me of the rest of the island.
Thou liest!
Thou liest, thou jesting monkey, thou! I will my valiant master will destroy thee! I do not lie!
Twinkle, interrupt the monster one more in his tail, and by this hand, I'll supplant some of your teeth.
Why? I did nothing.
Then no more. Proceed,
Saved by
monster.
sorcery he got this isle. From me he got it. If thou would revenge it on him, thou shalt be lord of it, and I'll serve thee.
How shall this encompass? Canst thou make it to the party?
Yeah, my lord. I yield him thee asleep when thou mayst knock a nail into his head.
Thou liest, thou canst not!
Thou scurvy patch, thou! I do beseech thy greatness, give him blows!
Twinkle, interrupt the monster. One word further, and by this hand, I'll turn my mercy out of the doors, and make a stockfish of thee.
Why? What did I? I did nothing. Oh, go further off.
Dost thou not say he lied?
Thou liest!
Do I so? Do I so?
I did not give them all!
Beat him enough, and after a little while I'll beat him too!
Stand further. Proceed, monster.
As I told thee before, 'tis a custom with him in the afternoon to sleep when thou mayst bash in his skull with a log and cut his whistle off with a knife. But first, remember to possess his books, for without them he is but a sot. And most deeply to consider is the beauty of his daughter, who he himself calls non-pareil. I've never seen a woman but my damn Sycorax and her, but she far surpasses Sycorax.
Is this so brave a lass?
Aye, my lord, she will become thy bed, I warrant, and bring thee forth brave blood.
Monster! Monster! I will kill this man! His daughter and I will be king and queen! Save our graces! Thyself and Twinkle can be my viceroys. Dost thou like the blood, Twinkle? Excellent.
This I will tell my master.
What is this? What is this music?
This tune is played by the picture of Nuki.
Thou, beast the man, show thyself in thy likeness. If thou beast the devil, mercy upon us.
Oh, forgive me my sins.
Be not afraid. This isle is full of noises, sounds and sweet airs that give delight, and hurt not. Sometimes 1,000 twangling instruments would hum about mine ears, and sometimes voices that if I had then waked after long sleeping would make me dream again, and the clouds methought would open and show riches, ready to drop upon me that when I waked, I cried to dream again.
This
this will prove a brave kingdom to me. Or shall have music played for nothing.
When Prospero is destroyed!
That will be by and by. I remember the story.
The sound is going away. Let's follow it. And after
Okay, Monster, you lead the way. Tinkle and I will follow.
Mom! I can't go no further. My bones ache. I need must rest me.
I cannot blame thee. He's drowned. Unless we stray to find him. The sea mocks my... The seas mock my The seas mock my frustrated search on land.
I'm right glad that she is so out of hope. Do not for one repulse, forgo the purpose that you resolve to effect.
The next advantage will we take truly.
Let it be tonight. For now they are pressed with travel. They will not, nor cannot, use such vigilance as when they are fresh.
I see tonight, no more!
What is this? Give us kind keepers, heavens!
This is April. I should report this now. Would they believe me? If I should say, I saw such islanders. For certain, these are people of the island, whose souls they of monstrous shape. Yet no, their manners are more gentle kind than of our human generation. You should ever find many, nay, almost any.
Honest lady, thou hast said well, for some of you there present are worse than devils.
They vanished. Strangely.
No matter, for they have left their veins behind, and we have stomachs. Will it please you taste of what is here?
Oh, not I.
Peace, ma'am, you need not fear.
You are three people of sin whom destiny that never surfeited sea hath caused to belch up you on this island where man doth not inhabit. You mocks men being most unfit to live. I have made you mad. You fools! My fellows are ministers of fate. The elements of whom your swords are tempered may as well wound the loud winds. Your swords are now too massive for your strength and will not be uplifted. You three from Miller did supplant good Prospero, for which foul deed the powers delayed, not forgetting having sensed the seas and shores against your peace. Thee of thy son and also they have bereft. Lingering perdition worse than any death shall step by step attend you and your ways.
My high shons work, and these mine enemies are all knit up in their distractions. They now are in my power, and in these fits I leave them, while I visit young Ferdinand and my loved daughter.
In the name of something holy, man, why you stand in this strange stare?
Oh, it is monstrous, monstrous! Methoughts the winds did sing to me and pronounce the name of Prosper. My sunny Muse is bedded, and I'll seek him deeper than air plummet sounded with him there life had it!
But one fiend at a time. I'll fight their leisure to war.
I'll be my second!
Oh, so you're desperate. The great gulf like poison given to work a great time after, now begins to bite their sin. I do beseech you, follow them swiftly. Follow them, I pray you!
My lords!
Oh, my lords!
Wow!
If I have too austerely punished you, thy compensation makes amends. For I have given you here a third of mine own life. All thy vexations were but trials of thy love, and thou hast strangely stood the test. Here, afore heaven, I ratify this my rich gift. O Ferdinand, thou shalt find she will outstrip all praise and make it halt behind her.
I do believe it.
Then, as my gift, take my daughter. But, if thou dost break her virgin knot, before all sanctimonious ceremonies be ministered, barren hate, the scourge shall bestrew the union of your bed. Therefore, take heed.
With such love as this now, the murkiest den, most opportune place shall never melt mine honor into lust.
Fairly spoke.
This is a most majestic vision. May it be bold to think these spirits?
Spirits, which by mine art I have called from their confines to enact my present fancies. We are such stuff as dreams are made of, and our little life is rounded with a sleep.
Let me live here ever, for this place is paradise.
Go then, and talk with her, for she is thine own. Come, servant, come. Approach, my bird. Come.
What's thy pleasure?
We must prepare to meet with Caliban.
I, my commander.
Where didst thou leave these varlets?
They were red hot with drinking.
I charmed their ears that they my tabor followed through. Tooth briars, sharp furzes and thorns.
At last, I left them in the filthy mantle pool beyond, that the foul lake overstrung their feet.
This was well done, my bird. The trumpery in my house. Go, bring it hither to catch these thieves.
I go.
I go.
Devil, a born devil, on whose nature nurture could never stick, on whom my pains humanely taken, all lost, quite lost. I'll plague them all, even to roaring.
Pray you, tread softly, we are now near his cell.
Monster, you're a fairy. You said was a harmless fairy. Has done little, but played the jack with us.
Monster? Oh, I do smell all horse piss. My nose is in great indignation.
So is mine. Look, monster, if I have a displeasure again.
Good, my lord. Be shall hoodwink this mischance. Therefore speak softly. We are now near his cell.
Begin to have bloody thoughts! Oh, King Stefano! Oh, what a hole your bears within! Oh, take a look at this!
Let it alone, thou fool! It is but trash!
Riccolo, put on that gown! By this hand, I will have this gown! Oh, thy grace shall have it!
What do you mean to dote on such luggage? Let's do the murder first!
Be you quiet, monster!
We shall lose our time, and all be turned to barnacles or to apes!
Monster, help to bear this away, or I'll turn you out of my kingdom! Listen, carry this!
Oh, and this.
And this!
Oh, yes, and this.
Oh, la la, I'm having this!
Oh, you have to take a look at this.
Oh, and this one right here!
Shorten up their sinews with age cramps. Let them be hunted soundly. At this hour, lie at mine mercy all mine enemies. Shortly shall all my labors draw to an end, and Ariel, thou shalt have the air of freedom. Now does my project gather to head. How goes the day?
On the 6th hour, at which time, my lord, you said our work should cease.
I did say so. Say, my spirit, how fares the queen and her followers?
Confined together, all prisoners, sir. They cannot budge till your release. The queen, her brother, and yours, all three distracted.
The good lady Gonzala, her tears run down her face like winter drops from eaves of reeds.
Your charm so strongly works them, that now if you beheld them,
your affections would become tender.
Go and release them, Ariel. My charms I'll break, their senses I'll restore, and they shall be themselves.
I'll fetch them, sir.
I have bedimmed the noontide sun, called forth the mutinous winds, and twixt the green sea and the azured vault. Set roaring war to the dread rattling thunder have I given fire, and rifted Jove's stout oak with his own bolt. The strong base promontory have I made shake, and by the spurs plucked up, pine and cedar, graves at my command, awake their sleepers. Oh, then let him forth by might. Work mine end upon their senses, that the zary drum is for. I'll break my staff, bury it certain fathoms in the earth, and deeper than did ever plummet sound, I'll drown my book. There, stand you, for you are spell stopped. Oh, good Gonzalo, my true preserver, will pay thy graces home, both in word and deed. Most cruelly didst thou, Alonso, abuse me and my daughter. Thy brother, this was a furtherer in act. Thou art pinched for it now. Flesh and blood. You, brother mine, who entertained ambition, expelled remorse and nature, whose inward pinches are therefore most strong, would have here killed your queen. I do forgive thee, unnatural though thou art. Their understanding begins to swell. Behold, my queen, the wronged Duke of Milan, Prospero. To thee and thy company, I bid thee a hearty welcome.
I do entreat thou pardon me my wrongs.
To thee and thy company, friends all, welcome.
If thou be as Prospero, how thou hast met us here who were wrecked upon this shore, where I lost my dear son Ferdinand. Irreparable is the loss, and patience says it is past her cure.
I rather think that you have not sought her help, for I have lost a daughter.
Daughter? Oh heavens. That they were both living in Naples, the king and queen there. When did you lose your daughter?
In the last Tempest.
Sweet Lord, you played me false!
No, my dearest love, I wouldn't for...
Oh, most high miracle!
Although deceased threaten, they're merciful. I've cursed them without cause.
Arise and say how thou camest here.
Oh wonder! How many goodly creatures are there here? How beauteous mankind is! Oh brave new world, that has such people in it!
'Tis new to thee.
What is this maid with whom thou wast at play? Is she the goddess that had severed us and brought us thus together?
No, ma'am. She's mortal. But by immortal providence, she's mine. She is daughter to this famous Duke of Milan.
I must ask my child forgiveness.
There, ma'am. Stop. Let us not burden our remembrances with the heaviness that's gone.
Look down, you gods, and on this couple, drop a blessed crown.
Monster!
Courage!
If they be true spies, which I wear in my head, here's a goodly sight.
Set to boss, these be brave spirits indeed. I'm afraid.
Mark but the badges of these men. This demi-devil, or the bastard one, has plotted with them to take mine own life. Two of these fellows we must know and own. This thing of darkness I acknowledge mine.
I shall be pinched to death.
But is this not Stefano? My drunken butler?
Gonzala!
And Trinculo.
You'd be king of the isle, sirrah?
This, sir, this is a strange thing as e'er I looked upon.
He's as disproportioned in his manners as in his face. Go to, away. wicked sir, whom to call brother would infect my mouth. I do forgive thy rankest faults, all of them. You must require my dukedom of thee, which thou must restore. My queen, take your rest, and in the morn I'll bring you to your ship, and promise calm seas, and so to Naples. Ariel, my chick, to the elements and be free.
I drink the air before me.
Our revels now are ended, and these our actors, as I foretold, were all spirits and are melted into air, into thin air. And like the baseless fabric of this vision, the cloud-capped towers, the gorgeous palaces, the solemn temples, the great globe itself, yea, all which it shall inherit shall dissolve. And like this insubstantial pageant faded, leave not a rack behind. We are such stuff as dreams are made of, and our little life is rounded with a sleep.